Hello and welcome everyone to today's Metals Report for the 5th of September 2018, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. So today we will be taking a closer look at the precious metals. Right now gold is trading at 1,196 US dollars per ounce and silver is trading at $14.17 per ounce. That's after yesterday silver broke down to the lowest levels since January of 2016, breaking just below $14 per ounce. So since then we have seen a bit of a rebound here. Silver up approximately 0.5% on the day at the moment. What has really put pressure on the metals here again has been the escalation in trade war tensions between the US and China, as Donald Trump last week put further threats with respect to additional trade tariffs, and that has seen the US dollar again strengthen, and the rally in the US dollar over the last few days has put pressure on gold and silver, and we're now at a bit of a decision point here, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by that as we move over to the charts. So first of all, if we move over to gold, gold right now is trading at 1,195 US dollars per ounce. That's after overnight revisiting $1,190, but finding a bit of support at that zone. What I find interesting right now between gold and silver is silver has actually breached back below the August swing low. So we've seen this rollover of price broken below the August swing low, and we've in fact sold off all the way down to $14 per ounce. Whereas gold at the moment actually has a higher low, and we can see that very clearly if I just show you where the trend channel resides right now, and we can see where gold is holding right now at 1,195 US dollars. So this week will be really important here for gold and silver prices, and I would definitely have Friday's non-farm payroll in your diary, because that could provide some really explosive moves here for the metals and also the US dollar, especially given that we're at a bit of a decision point here with gold right now. What gold would really need to do to confirm that we have a low and that we have a basing structure is to break and close back above 1,200 US dollars per ounce. That is what gold needs to do in the short term in order to suggest the low is in, and then we start to build a base, because right now gold is still vulnerable. If it breaks back below 1,190 US dollars per ounce, it could roll over and then make a move back towards 1180, and below that back towards the 1170 zone, and of course we could even retest the swing lows of 1,160 US dollars per ounce and even break below that level actually as well, very much like silver has done, if we were to see the dollar break out again and put pressure on the metals. That's within the realm of possibility to see gold roll over to those levels of $1,150. However, right now gold is getting some support, and that support is coming in at 1,190 US dollars per ounce, and we've also got the potential here as well, if we were to see a breakout and follow through here on gold, for a bull flag formation, which could lead to a breakout back towards 1200s and possibly retesting the recent highs here of approximately $1,215 in the short term. And then of course, if we were to really follow through, break back above the neckline, that is where you could then see gold revisit 1,220 to 1,225 US dollars per ounce if we were to get follow through on a breakout. So we're certainly not there at the moment, but we are at a bit of a decision point here for gold as we do approach non-farm payrolls here. So we're either going to see this breakout and potential follow through move, which would suggest that the low is in if we can break and clear back above 1,200 US dollars, or we may see the price structure roll over. So what you want to watch really carefully this week is the US dollar index. The US dollar index broke down to 4-week lows, and we saw that last week where we had some pressure on the US dollar. It was residing around the 94.50 zone. It has since found support at that level, and especially towards the end of last week on Thursday through to Friday, as Donald Trump threatened China with additional trade tariffs, that has lent further support to the dollar, and it has put pressure on gold and silver. But right now the dollar is pausing again around the 95 level, where it is at a decision point as to whether the dollar is going to hold at this level and springboard higher, putting pressure on commodities, or whether the dollar pauses here rolls over, sells back towards support at the 94.50 zone, and therefore would potentially provide some support for gold and silver. The dollar is very important when you trade gold and silver. We are trading gold and silver priced in dollars. So dollar strength will put pressure on gold and silver, and dollar weakness will often provide support to gold and silver. So with that in mind, let's just have a look at the silver price at the moment. So silver has had a very dramatic drop here. It's broken all the way down to the lowest level since January of 2016. Right now it's holding just above 14 US dollars per ounce. We have an inside candle that's forming here as well, and we found support at the monthly pivot, and we have also broken below the recent swing lows, which we haven't seen on gold. So silver right now is weaker than gold, but you still need to be careful here. You need to get additional confirmation on Friday's non-farm payroll. So Friday at 1:30 London time is likely where we're going to get a resolution here, and we'll see which way the dollar wants to go, whether we're going to see a continuation to the upside on the dollar, or whether the dollar is going to roll over and start to break down back towards the 94 zone, in which case you could then start to see gold and silver prices springboard higher. If you would like to join us for Friday's non-farm payroll special webinar and become a member of the Gold and Silver Club live trading room program, you get access to the following. So you have live trade alerts, which are delivered via WhatsApp, email and SMS. You have access to mentorship, expert advice, in-depth market analysis and trusted insights, so you can know earlier how to act quicker and maximize on every trade opportunity. To find out more about the live trading room program, all you need to do is go to www.jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description, so just click on the link, make an application, and we will get in touch with you ASAP. And also make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel to be kept updated with the latest commodity reports.